It was just a breast cancer. It was picked up with the breast screen program, and it was diagnosed, I think, in about December, I don't know, 2006, something like that. And the program, TROG program, that I was on, was radiation twice a day, as opposed to everyone else having it only once, and which shortened considerably the time you had to be doing that. And the other good thing about it, it was localised where the cancer was and not irradiated both your breasts, which the other ladies had. So that's what appealed to me. Well, the doctor, because of the shortness of time, and at that time I didn't want to spend all that time at radiation, I was so excited. I said, give me this sheet, I'll sign it now. And he said, no, hang on, you don't know anything about it. But I said, that is excellent. You know, I was really happy. I was just really, really quiet. Yeah. Just sat and listened to all the doctors and everybody that spoke to me of what I might have to do or had to be done to me. Yeah. Just quiet. Okay, well, it didn't. I had had my operation, and I was coming because my doctor retired. I then came back here to the radiation people, and that I was here when they told me about the trial to have my first lot of radiation. So that's when they told me about the trial. Oh, they just said there was parameters for people that to have this trial. The cancer had to be only small, it had to be estrogen receptive, and there was probably other things which I'm unaware, but mine fitted into that category, so that's why they asked me. And you know, not everybody could have done it because, you know, if they had a larger cancer or whatever. That is quite intimidating and scary. You know, it is, because I've never seen anything like that, and you've got all these people around and, you know, not much clothes on, so when you first do it you're a little bit embarrassed and all sorts, but you get over your embarrassment because it's happened so often over time. It's not every week, but yeah, in the beginning it's a lot though. Well, like I say, I was diagnosed in the December, had my operation in January, and it was 5 years or 6 years. So, say 2007, I was diagnosed, had my operation 2008, and it was, yeah, so it's 5 or 6 years, and I haven't had any sign of cancer. I fill in information forms of, you know, lots of questions actually about, you know, if I'm not sleeping or I'm worried or anxious or, you know, any of those things. So that's just all I have to do for this trial, really, and I've done that all along. Well, for me, the doctors said, you know, the trial was good. So while I say to you, I just listen to medical people. So, and the parameter of this suited me because it was shorter. Yeah, so it was good for my life at the time. I've forgotten what I was doing, but the shortness was good. Yeah. Really good. No, the medical staff here are excellent. Yes. Yeah. And I can remember I was having a biopsy and I hadn't even seen the nurse's face. This was early on in my treatment. and she held my hand, and that was just so special. I'll never forget that. Yeah. No, they're lovely, beautiful people. Well, I haven't had any adverse thing happen to me because of it, so I've got no reason to think like that. And I've asked other ladies that happened around the same time, and that they too are well, but you know, I'm no worse off. So, yeah. So, no, I don't have any regret. The other good thing that about having that twice a day as opposed to the length of time, which I'm not sure is about 21 days, I had less burning than the other ladies in my group. You know, so they had a lot of burning and blisters and sores on their breasts, whereas I didn't have, had a little bit of redness, but nothing. So that was better for me. For probably, I haven't been for a long time now, but say for 4 years we used to go out. There was about 30 women in the group, which would be about a week's breast cancer ladies, do you know what I mean? And we all used to go out to dinner and compare stories because some had to have chemotherapy and, you know, all the different treatments, and some had their breasts removed and had, you know, new reconstruction done. So we were all looking at all of that. So I know a lot more about it even than just my own personal case. Yeah, so it's been good, and the ladies are lovely too. Yeah, I didn't actually think there were too many nice women in the world until I got breast cancer. Well, as I say, I was excited to be shortening my radiation, and Sarah, the lady that's looked after me all the time, has been just wonderful. And because I come by myself, she's been attending all my doctor's appointments with me. So, and because I don't remember what happened last time, she's got it all written down, and so she keeps me informed of where I'm up to. Yeah, so it's been excellent. I've enjoyed it. Yeah. In fact, it's been better if I'd have gone to a doctor by myself. He probably wouldn't have taken the time to tell me, you know, how many years and where I'm up to and all that, whereas Sarah's had that bit of time, and because I've met her every 6 months, I wouldn't say got terribly friendly, but I know her, you know what I mean? You know, people are just beautiful when you're in trouble. Mm. I was hoping that it would, because I thought for people like why I was excited, it made the radiation not as long. So for country people or those that had to get accommodation or people like that, it would be great. And yeah, and if it worked just as well, I thought it'd be really great for people. Yeah.